That'd be awesome.
Five of my biggest fans on the ceiling. Alright, as we enter into the jungle, make sure to keep our hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Alright, everybody? My name is Skipper E, and you're running the world-famous jungle cruise known for being famous around the world. Today, I will be your tour guide, life coach, swimming instructor. You don't like my jokes, of course. As we now enter our journey, we are entering the Amazon rainforest. It is one of the longest rivers in the entire world. It's also one of the wettest rainforests. It rains about 365 days a year. That's about every other day or so, I think. You take a look around, you see some long-winged butterflies. They have a whopping wingspan of 12 inches to a whole 1 foot. They're also some of the most dangerous animals in the entire jungle, so look out. Over here with the inspiration balls, it inspires you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle, of course. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Right? So inspiring. We now entering the Congo River to see how far we can go deeper and deeper into the jungle, don't you think? Do we have any Jungle Book fans? Anybody not seen it? If you haven't, it is right there in a box set. Up ahead we have one of our newest additions to the jungle. It is our boat rental shop. They have the second fastest boat in the entire jungle. This one is the Bird. There's usually some skipper around. I don't see anybody. Canoe? Think of anything that might have scared them off. Nothing over here. Ah! A tree and water. That's so unnatural. Scares me every time. We're gonna stop at my campsite real quick. Looks like there is some monkey business going around. It's my own fault. I did leave my door open in the middle of the jungle. Thankfully they didn't get my Jeep to turn over. I was having trouble getting to work this morning. Enter the Nile River in Africa. It goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you don't believe me, you're in what? Africa. Aren't you paying attention? Come on. We have an African elephant. It's one, elephants have the best memory in the entire world, guys. Look over here, another elephant. Did you know? Elephants have some of the best memories in the whole world. Wish I had a memory like that. I'm going to take some time to point out one of our more bolder attractions. A lot of people take it for granted, but I think it rocks. We now enter the African belt. Time to point out some of my favorite animals. We have a giraffe, an antelope, some zebras. Oh, and look at that pride of lions, guys. Doing such a good job watching over that sleeping zebra. It must be pretty dead. Dead tired, of course. Dead tired, guys. Come on. Up ahead we have Skipper Felix on his first day, but we don't see anything, right? Because that means no paperwork for either of us, okay? Nothing over there, just an empty, rocky beach. So many rocks on that beach, I've never seen anything like that before. Over here we have a sandy beach, very unlike the rocky one, right? We now approach Swisher Falls. It is named after the world-famous jungle explorer, Dr. Albert Falls, I think his name was. Albert Falls. If you guys forget the name, don't worry about it. We'll be going over it later, okay? So a lot of my friends happen to say, hey, Skipper Ian, how do you land your job in the world-famous jungle cruise? Well, I think it's pretty plain to see. I took a crash course in the middle of the jungle. Oh no. We are approaching a hippo pool. Hippos are some of the most dangerous animals and are known to charge some of our boats. Thankfully, they only charge 6 on my last 7. But I have a great trick to scare them off. You guys want to see? Scare them off just like my ex. Crazy. Up ahead we do have have some remnants of Skipper Felix's boat. That's why we always stay in the boat, hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. And here at the Jungle Cruise, we make sure our jumps are pretty unoffensive. Don't mind that. Alright guys, I did forget to do boat orientation, so let's do that real quick. This is the top of the boat. This is the bottom of the boat. If they switch, just let me know, okay? That's why we're going to be swimming instructors, so we all know how to swim. Alright everybody, the moment we have all been waiting for. The eighth wonder of the world. The backside of the water. O2H. O2H. You know, whenever I make some strokes, I just feel in my element. What can I say? We are now approaching the Mekong River in Cambodia. If you look at that statue over there, you will see the ancient Indian goddess, Shirley. That can only mean that up ahead, we are approaching Shirley's temple. Y'all want to go in? Okay, well it looks pretty dark and scary, so I'm going to keep my eyes closed. You keep yours open, okay? That was pretty scary. Did we all make it out okay? If not, raise your hands. Only one? You know, that was a lot better than my last cruise, so we are in luck. Up ahead, we are approaching Indian elephant bathing pool. A fun fact about elephants, if you guys did not know, they have some of the best memories in the whole world. I really wish that I had a memory like that. Feel free to take as many pictures as you guys all would like. They happen to have their trunks on today. You know, kids, that's why you shouldn't take long showers. You end up all wrinkly. Up ahead we have 2 elephants bathing under a full moon. Such a beautiful sight. This elephant has given me some trouble. He does like to splash our boats, but we usually do not strike twice. I trained him myself, guys. Alrighty, so as our cruise comes to an end, I do want to point out some of my favorite plants in the jungle. I do know the names of some of them, don't you guys worry. Down by the water, that's a hibiscus. Up in the tree, we call that hibiscus. In the water, yeah, that's a sea hibiscus. You guys honestly have definitely been my most recent cruise. Alright guys, so thank you guys for riding the world famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper Ian, that is spelled I-A-N. If you guys liked your cruise, thank you for laughing. And if you didn't like my cruise as we approach the dock, thank you for leaving. Alright, did anybody celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or anything like that? Anniversary? Okay, we got a very special anniversary song. You're gonna start clapping, everybody. This is your anniversary song. It isn't very long. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot the second verse. Start clapping again. This is the second verse. It's shorter than the... Happy anniversary, y'all. You know, I wish I could find my happily ever after, but I haven't. Alrighty, so it looks like you might be here for a while, so up front. Where are you from? Me too. Over here, where are you from? Me too. In the back, what about you? Yeah, me too. In the very back.
Wherever you're from.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright guys, so as you approach a dock, you will see two docks. One on the left and one on the right. The one on the left is water, don't go there. One on the right. See those lovely people in tan? It's a paradox, it's a pair of dorks. Those two docks, we call it a paradox. You know, I hope you guys have a wonderful day at the Magic Kingdom. It is known as the happiest place on earth. To me, I happen to call it work. You guys, do you want to come see the Jungle Cruise? I'll be here, going around, and around, and around, every 10 to 12 minutes for the rest of my shift. Anybody have any good jokes in the back you want to share? Any jokes? Yeah, me neither. And like that, we are good to go. Just a reminder, friends, my name is Skipper Ian. That is spelled H-E-L-P space M-E. That cry for help is silent. See that too? That means we're doing it all over again. And thank you for riding the world famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper Ian. Time has come. Just like my parents said when I turned 18. Get out, the free ride is over.